I'm building a backyard skate park and we started with this huge ass quarter pipe. Now all my friends are really good at skating, but there was one problem, and it's not the Crocs. So unless you've been living under a rock or a croc, you'd know you can't freaking skate on grass, mate. Oh my! Here he is, the big dog. Got the plywood. G'day, mate. Okay, I'm gonna put them there. Thanks, mate. Have a great day. See you around like a rissole. All right, so there we go. It's 24 sheets of plywood ready for this weekend's or this video's next project. All right, here we have the next lot of timber. That's perfect. Oh, skate park.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
cool.
Cool.
It doesn't look treated, but it is treated.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's real. I mean, you've got to go.
Here we are, we're about to do the first cut. I've been dying to do this for ages. We're cutting all this excess bullshit off and we're going to start the join from the quarter pipe to the new deck. And we also have special guest over here. Guest, please enter. He's been doing a lot of thinking, a lot of calculations. The one and only, the man, the myth,
Jolie.
He's got the brand new Makita, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this bloody tank of a thing. Beautiful stuff, mate. You got an inspirational quote?
Never.
All right, Jolie, you've done a lot of thinking today.
A lot of thinking.
Are you doing action now? Or?
Action. We're into the action phase right now. Yeah, we're boxing this thing out. We're going to get it nice and square.
Yep.
Then we're going to tie in that into this. We're going to lay it down and then we're going to break down.
What move do you think will be your first breakdance move?
Classic backspin.
Okay, cool.
Classic backspin.
Thanks. We look forward to that.
Okay, yeah.
All right.
See you tonight.
So my inspirational quote for you, Dylan,
is
smooth seas don't make good sailors.
Wow. That's powerful stuff. Thank you so much for that. Would you like to take a bow?
I feel like a footy commentator right there, going corner pocket to corner pocket.
Yeah, good. On the flank.
I don't know if they're doing metric or imperial.
They seem to be quite perplexed.
I think they're thinking about my inspiring quote.
Yeah,
I don't think they could beat that. I can do a dog bark.
Come on, do it. Come on, just a quick one. Just a quick small one. Quick little one. Come on, please. Come on. Full emotion, please.
Are you ready to rumble?
The blueprints in the back of the wagon, but I can't show you because it's top secret.
Oh, damn, you are a secretive guy.
Yeah.
All right, so it's about a week later and the weather's turned to shit here in Melbourne, as you can see. Disgusting. But we've made some progress on the floor. I've invited the boys over on the weekend to come and sesh the ramp. So I got a bit of pressure on to get this thing done. But I was thinking in the last video we did about building the big quarter pipe, I forgot to show you guys what's underneath the big quarter pipe, which I'm very excited about. So over here, we have the wakeboard winch. We have the Whacker Packer, which is a compacting plate in Australia. We got a complete set of bowling balls, of course, and pins. Here we got some firewood. We got some treated pine to turn into ramps. And over here we have the plywood stash. And underneath we've got a bit more storage for longer lengths of timber. But the reason why I'm telling you this is because I'm about to stock this thing up. We're about to take a trip down to my friend Tommy's skate park. He's getting rid of a bunch of plywood and timber from his old ramps. So we're going to repurpose some of his ramps to build new ramps here. So it got me thinking I should probably build a new ramp so the boys can skate the new ramp, land on the floor, hit the quarter pipe. I think that could be a really cool combo. So yeah, let's go and check out Tommy's skate park. Alright, today we've got a very special guest. We've got the one, the only, Tommy Breaks. He has a mother friggin' skate park.
Yeah.
And he just built a bowl. So today we're gonna use some of his leftover materials to make something cool. I don't know what yet.
I don't know, he's gonna go shopping, so we'll see what we've
We're gonna go shopping.
There's heaps of stuff. What a waste.
This is way more exciting than Bunnings.
Yeah. Alright, here we are at the front. This is the yard. We love it out here because it's really messy. This is where I just built the new bowl. Check it out.
Yeah, show us the bowl.
It's a pretty small one, but it's pretty fun. I know, what do you reckon?
It's fucking awesome. Tommy's a skate coach and he does a lot of lessons here. And then he also has some cool skate nights and whatever. What was this for?
So we had like a event with Vans, and it was like to do with the Lizzie shoe. So she had a pro model shoe come out with Vans, and they did a wear test here. So they've done a few wear tests Vans. Shout out to them. Let's do another one soon. 5 meters wide ramp. But I like extended the bottom so that when you're like learning stuff, you've got time in between. So this is my pride and joy, this one over here. This is the first ramp we ever built, and she's held the test of time. Little area with all these posters trying to support the Australian scene, you know?
Yeah, sick.
A lot of skaters from Australia on there. This is my little workstation with all my tools in that, all neatly away. And we've got a little room in here with like lockers and stuff where they can put their stuff if they want.
Oh, we've got boards on the wall here too. Booyah.
Like the rumpus room, and then this is where we keep all the boards and pads, and then it's like the VHSs.
And then these are all the workshop boards.
Yeah, there's heaps of boards for people to use when they come.
Where can people learn more about what you're doing?
Curbsidecoaching.com.au.
Yeah, and on Insta, TikTok now.
Oh yeah, we just got TikTok.
Yeah.
Thanks to you. Pretty much already picked out what he wants, but I think you should just get all this stuff.
Got a few quarter pipe transitions, potential bank to ledge.
Well, I think you're making like a ledge, make like a ledge on that side, but then this side it's like a kind of like a bank with a rail, so it'd be like a slappy kind of bank.
Yeah, that's sick.
Load you up.
She's filling up, look at her.
Do you want some more of that?
Fucking no. So this is Tommy's idea, but we're pretty much going to make a replica of the giant quarter pipe, but make it micro. It's got to have a quarter pipe on one side and then a ledge using this recycled plastic, as you know, absolutely slides like crazy. So it's a ledge, quarter. First things first, let's cut some timber. Well, it's not pretty, but it's not shit. So this is the bit we cut off the bottom of the transition to put the floor in. So now I'm going to reuse it for the good ply out of it. Alright, we're about to apply the ramp, and before you're like, oh mate, that bloody plywood's well proper skin buzz. It's just for the first layer, and then we're going to put some better stuff over the top. So it's just pretty much just to fill it out, because you know, we're recycling. Back again, bitches. I think I've been rained on 3 times just trying to film this part of the video. Holy shit. Alright, I'm going to do a fun little detail here to make it more apparent that it's a ledge, using the leftovers of the leftovers. Alright, I can't help myself, but I'm going to try and test this thing out. We've got the world's sketchiest run-in. Oh! I don't know how I did it, but that was first try. Oh, honestly, I think the hardest thing is the run-in. That was so shit, but we'll take it. Should we try on the mountain board now? The kid's really getting back to his roots on this one. Have a look at this thing. One bit of timber. Oh yeah, good as gold. Don't tell the big dog this, but this may or may not be her candle. Alright, will mountain board survive the roll-in? That is what we're currently asking ourselves. Oh. The fucking plastic didn't work. What the fuck? So as you can see there, that's where my truck just destroyed the plastic. I was a little bit worried about that big groove being a weak point when I put it on, but I was like, she'll be right, mate. Turns out she wasn't right, mate. So now I've just cracked the shits and I'm just gonna slap this angle iron straight to the top. It's not the whole length, which is really annoying, but fuck it at this point. Oh, thank God. Alright, it's a new day here, a surprisingly sunny day here in, fuck me swinging, here in Melbourne. Just spent a small fortune this morning on some new tools, which is very exciting. It's tax time and fuck, how's he gonna multitask this? Got some new tools and I've gone ahead and done a fair bit of work over here on the ramp. Got new drills, planer. I've got this part of the floor just kind of tacked into place. I went ahead and leveled this whole thing out. We're doing a little Makita unboxing here. I went the big dog drill package. So let's see what it looks like. I haven't got a drill in like 5, 6, 7 years. So this is all new and exciting. Oh yeah. This is meant to be a sick drill, but yeah, pretty sex. Nice impact driver. And I don't think these come charged, so that's fucking great. Alright, I'm gonna charge these and then we're gonna start building stuff. Mountainboarding and skateboarding, I think, have taught me so much about life and given me so many skills. And I think I've learned so much more chasing and doing the thing I'm passionate about than I would have ever learned at school. Whether it's like communicating with people, traveling, being creative, or shooting photos and videos, and a lot of skills I had to learn to create this life that I'm currently living. And I like in Australia, we call people who work in trades like a tradie. I've worked as a landscaper before, but I didn't do my apprenticeship, and I'm definitely not a carpenter. So I am definitely winging all of this stuff. And like all the projects I've done before, I've just learned by just having a crack and doing the thing. All week I've been staring out of the kitchen window, looking at this ramp and just thinking like, how the fuck am I gonna build this floor? I've never done anything like this before. And I got in my head too much and I didn't actually just do the thing. So I guess what I'm trying to say is sometimes you can only think about something for so long, and sometimes you just actually need to do the fucking thing. So today we're doing the fucking thing. I'm gonna chuck a bunch of ply on the floor and kind of just see where it all sits. Hopefully it all comes together quite flush and then I can screw it in. Like I said before, I don't know how to do any of this stuff. This is just how I think it would make the most sense. There's probably a better process, but we're doing it. Here we go. All right, just as I delivered that epic monologue, I started putting the boards out and realized everything was fucked. So I spent the last couple of hours rejigging everything out, and We're getting there though. We're halfway across. Gonna apply this bit, and then I need to figure out how I'm gonna make the boards match the transition of the ramp. All right, this is the point where everything could potentially be for nothing. This is the part where I'm gonna join the floor to the quarter pipe, and I've got to do this fancy cut to get the floor to sit into the same height as the quarter pipe. I've been resenting this all week, but we just got to go for it. I think I've actually fucked the saw. All right, that's the next day, and I don't know if you can believe it, but Ryobi is here to finish the cut. Let's fucking hope it works this time. Well, that's it.
How'd you go with squaring everything up?
All right, Joel, we pushing this shit in? We shuffling her?
I think we just do a little wha-bam.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
It needs a little knockage, I think. A little Nokia 3315. Oh, the boys have got everything. Hey man, how are ya? Damn, you got these sahis and everything? Oh, yeah, too. Hey man, I'm Dylan.
This thing's loose, cunt.
Yeah,
Holy fuck.
it's ridiculous. I blew up my circular saw yesterday, so we're finishing it off. No.
United first, you're last.
The boys have just rocked up to the house and we want to try mountain boarding first. We've had a few metaphorical and physical spills, but this is the first time for the boys. We're trying to figure out which way the ball goes. Anything could happen at this point, ladies and or gentlemen. Go, Jake. Oh! Go on, let's go pick up. Oh, what? That was crazy! It's pretty amazing that was your first ever rail on a mountain board. That was fucking crazy! See, any can learn how to mountain board. It's so easy. Do the thing, dog. Oh yeah, pretty good. That was pretty.
That's why I got those mega wheels, lad.
Yeah. Right. Yeah! Yes! That's how you do it. You're a brave soldier, Jake.
We gotta go to work tomorrow.
Yeah, that's tomorrow. Crikey Moses, guys, I think the friggin' floor is finally done. That was such a bigger job than I ever thought. I thought I was gonna knock it out in a weekend, and it's been several weekends, but I think we're finally gonna ride a mountain board on it, and I'm seeing you've missed a screw there, Joel.
Mr. Screw. Yes. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, that was nice.
Damn.
Better than the Olympic gear.
All right, boys, I'm looking at the floor. It's pretty much finished. I just need to chuck a coat of paint on it, but I'm waiting for the weather to subside. So You'll see that in the next video. But what I'm thinking about now is I finally want to get this thing going. I haven't even showed you guys what's happening over here yet, but this thing here I've been excited for probably the whole time. My idea is we're going to go over here. I'll show you. All right, so we're in the back of the backyard now, back of the backyard. And this is essentially what I think the next video is going to be about. We could, you know, do some of this secret stuff over here if you want to see that. We could build a giant roll in here. We could build some mountain board obstacles here. And we could build some skate stuff over there. But this is probably the thing I've been most excited about for this whole project. But essentially, we're going to build a roll in here. You're going to ride down the hill. There's going to be like, you'll be able to roll onto this platform, or it's going to be like a Euro gap where you can step up onto this platform. You're going to ride the platform, hit a handrail, land, stall on the quarter pipe, come back up the hill, hit a fly out rail, land on the platform. And then I'm thinking maybe if it works, we could do a little small baby handrail going back that way so you can like learn tricks easily. And then if that all goes well, it'll be a short walk to do it all again and lap this whole bad boy. But yeah, exciting stuff here in the backyard. If you watched the last video, you know I've been working on a show called Backyard Blitz, where essentially I invite creatives, action sports people around to the backyard that kind of show what they're good at, and then we do like a little interview with them and get to know some of Australia's best talents. But it's a lot of work. I've been working on the first edit for a while now, and I want to do a few fancy things. I'm getting a theme song made at the moment and a few animations, and we're trying to make it a bit special. So I'm pushing that back a bit, but in the meantime, I'm going to keep working on the backyard. So let me know what you want to see. I'm going to get the boys over for more sessions. But yeah, it's what it's all about, being in the backyard with the boys. But for now, here's a little sneak peek of the floor. I'm probably going to paint the floor in the next video, but at least you guys can see the finished product.